Blane Charles Media presents Live Living It Fiercely Empowered. Happy Thursday to everyone. I hope you're having a wonderful Thursday. And let's kick off this weekend, right? I had the fortune, I always consider it fortune, to be able to have a staycation day at home with self. Just finished chanting 5 hours of Daimoku, or Nam Myoho Renge Kyo, the law of the universe, and self-reflecting, and the wisdom just pours out of your life when you have a moment to just sit with self. So I highly recommend that. And if you read Tina Turner's book, which I've been telling everybody to read, you'll know that it's very, very powerful when you connect with the law of the universe, and when you're in rhythm with the universe, tapping into your unlimited potential. Yes. Speaking of potential, I want to talk to you about my mentor, Daisaku Ikeda, my spiritual mentor. And this wonderful human being has written 40 peace proposals to the UN in his lifetime. 40. Yes, 40. 40 years, every year he's written a peace proposal. And today I want to share with you an excerpt from his proposal for 2014. Yes. Entitled Value Creation for Global Change, Building Resilient and Sustainable Societies, dated January 26, 2014. And this excerpt is from pages 18 through 21, just some highlights, which brings me to our theme for today. Hopefully hopeful. Yes, and that's what we must be, especially in these times. The power of hope. The Buddhist philosophy embraced by members of the SGI, specifically that of the 13th century Buddhist reformer Nichiren, urges people to live with a sense of purposefulness and can be expressed as a commitment to fulfilling a profound pledge or vow. It encourages people to regard their immediate surroundings as the arena for fulfilling their mission in life, even when beset by great difficulties, and to aspire to create personal narratives that will be a source of enduring hope. This is the way of living, the way of perceiving life that Nichiren taught his followers. Even within the political and social structures of feudal Japan, he loudly proclaimed spiritual freedom as an inviolable right, asserting, quote, "Even if it seems that because I was born in a ruler's domain, I follow him in my actions, I will never follow him in my heart," end quote. At that time, Japan was racked by a series of natural disasters, including earthquakes and typhoons, as well as famine and epidemics, which together inflicted immense suffering on the people and led to tremendous loss of life. Nichiren, determined to alleviate this anguish, repeatedly admonished those who held power within the military government, calling on them to rectify their ways of thinking and their approach to governance. As a result of his staunch opposition to the authorities, Nichiren endured armed ambushes, was sentenced to death, and banished twice. However, as evidenced in his words, quote, "Not once have I thought of retreat," end quote, he remained unperturbed in the face of these persecutions and persevered in his efforts to ease the suffering of the people. Got a beep on that one. And another beep. In Nichiren's day, 3 prevalent currents of thought about human existence has gained acceptance among the people whose lives were devastated and who were on the brink of despair following the calamities that ravaged the country. These currents of thought encourage escapism, denial, and passive submission to fate. Nichiren condemned such ways of thinking while extending his wholehearted encouragement to the suffering people, declaring, quote, "It is like the case of a person who falls to the ground, but who then pushes himself up from the ground and rises to his feet again," end quote. He sought to awaken each person to the inherent power that can enable them to overcome even the direst of situations. He explained this using the analogy of the lotus flowers blooming in muddy water. Just as lotus flowers rise on soil from the muddy water, human beings have the power to unleash their previously untapped potential even while mired in the struggles of everyday life. By engaging with a reality that is filled with troubles and confusion, wrestling with problems one by one, we can transform all these experiences into nourishment that strengthens and revitalizes our lives. Nietzsche sought to inspire his followers to a way of life in which they strive to make their existence shine like a sun of hope and to effect meaningful change in society. More than anything, breaking the shackles of denial, powerlessness, and apathy require a deep sense of mission and commitment based on a personal vow. This idea was expressed by President Mandela throughout his life. In his autobiography, he voiced the heartfelt cry, quote, "Men, I think, are not capable of doing nothing, of saying nothing, of not reacting to injustice, of not protesting against oppression, of not striving for the good society and the good life in the ways they see it," end quote. The same sentiment is evident in the words of the founder of the Green Belt movement, Dr. Wangari Maathai, articulating the pledge that consistently guided her actions, quote, "We are called to assist the earth to heal her wounds," end quote. Amazing, amazing. I mean, this whole thing is just like packed with such inspiring and so much wisdom. I would love to read the whole thing to you, but I'm already over time. So let's marinate on those words that I shared with you. Let's really, really stay focused, stay hopeful, stay joyful, stay determined, stay resilient, stay persistent, stay optimistic, stay informed. Watch out for those distractions. Choose very carefully and filter what you watch and read to protect your mind. And also, we want to support each other. So let's expand this network, this Happy Fest, by telling all our friends and family to join me here on my YouTube channel, BLANE, Blane Charles on YouTube, where we can expand our network of individuals constructing, loving, and living the life of their dreams. And I love saying that. I send you lots of love and light, as I always do. Don't forget, also, we want to stay hydrated. Yes. That's my commercial for Trader Joe's electrolyte water. And also, let me know how you're doing. I'm here to support. And if you have any suggestions, comments, observations, just let me know on my YouTube channel. And you can also reach me on Instagram and TikTok, Blane Charles Design. Check out what I'm up to. Check out what having a great mentor like Daisako Ikeda inspires someone to do in their life. Again, much love and light until tomorrow. And always remember, life, living it fiercely. In power. Have a great day. Have a great Thursday. And I get to use my little gadget